Today, today I'm going to be talking about the workshop I planned with the Addie model, which is Social Emotional Learning in the Classroom by Amy Coulter. So what is social emotional learning? Social emotional learning is the process of developing skills to help recognize and manage your emotions, build positive relationships, make responsible decisions, and handle social interactions effectively. Why does SEL matter for students? Well, it helps positively influence their behavior, their own mental health, and their academic performance, which we all know is super important. And with that, it will ultimately help reduce behavior that is disruptive in the classroom and help increase positive social interactions and cooperation between their peers and their professors and teachers as well. It also helps them manage their own interpersonal relationships with conflicts and emotions more effectively. And with all of that, it will help create a supportive, productive, and positive learning environment. This is a graph that really does kind of showcase the benefits of social emotional learning in educational spaces. And so what you're looking at is a graph of the percentage of students who improved with the addition of an SEL program versus their regular school services. So if you notice, like overall, their improvement of their own skills, academics, social behavior, their emotional distress, their attitudes, and their conduct problems all saw a significant increase and improving because of the programs that they were applied by in their schools. Oops, gotta go back. Also, my transitions aren't working, so I apologize for that, but they should be here. Some of the challenges that we face in our social emotional learning implementation are lack of time, resistance from students, which I've noticed is a really big one, lack of training or resources at the school or district level, and limited support from school administration. So sometimes when those things are not in alignment, it's very difficult to apply these at a grander scale. Some solutions that we can do within our own practice is continue to integrate social emotional learning into your existing subjects, do quick daily check-ins, connect social emotional learning to your own personal experiences and use engaging interactive activities. You can provide your own professional development and toolkits for them within your classroom to help, and then share the research of social emotional learning benefits and help continue to build a supportive community within your own school. Here are some practical strategies for teachers. Like I just said, making sure to incorporate it into your own curriculum that you're using already. You can model it within your own behavior in your classroom, so giving them real-time examples of how to put those new skills into practice, and have different classroom management techniques that help promote that SEL program. So very intentional, practical developments of these things in your own classroom. This would be a time where I would have group discussions amongst peers and colleagues during this workshop, so for them to have opportunities to discuss maybe some areas of strengths where they do have social emotional learning within their classroom, and maybe some areas for improvement. They could look at the school level, the district level, independent level as well. And they have time to share and maybe do like an interactive activity. Maybe they could make a chart that is a digital chart, so we start seeing those things pop up collectively. This would be towards the end where we talk about, okay, so these are the things that we've learned, so what are our next steps for integration? So let's recap, what did we just talk about, right? We talked about SEL, our practical steps, challenges and solutions, and proof of the power through data and research. We reflect on our own practice and make time to help grow our own skills so that we can promote student learning at its maximum extent, and then provide additional resources and probably documents and things from the training itself so that they would have access to this material. And then thank you. Okay. I don't know how to turn it off.